Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are starting a new playlist on Azure AI Foundry, and this is an introductory video on Azure AI Foundry, and where we will discuss on agent service and how can we create an agent service, and we will be using the Azure playground to do some kind of a trial and or some kind of a what we call the chat with respect to the agent service. Okay, so let's understand how the architecture will be look like. Okay, or in a high level architecture of Azure AI Foundry, or maybe like Azure AI Service. Okay, so here we can see mainly we can divide it into, consider it as a three pillar architecture. So one is a built-in enterprise readiness, and the second one is the extensive ecosystem of tools, and third is the model catalog. So let's understand what is like enterprise readiness and features. So this can be divided into two parts. One is the security and storage, and other is the monitoring and the authorization. So here we can use the BYO file storage and BYO search index. Okay, so here BYO means bring your own file storage solutions for complete data control. So we can use our own data or storage for this agent service. Okay, and we also use the our own like the search index also can be bring here for the seamless integration. So similar way we can use the OBO authorization support, and also we can use the observability tools. The middle part of this architecture is the comprehensive tool and ecosystem. So there are two type of tools that is available. One is the knowledge source. So we can use Microsoft Fabric as a knowledge tool, and SharePoint and Bing search and Azure AI search and the licensed. This all can be the knowledge sources, and also we can knowledge tools. This can be tools, and other is the action tools. Okay, so the action tools will be like Azure Logic App, maybe OpenAI 3.0 tools, and also Azure functions. Okay, so these all things that we can explain in detail when we do the practical examples. So next, understand the flexible model selection. So in the initial part of maybe like in the initial stage of the Azure AI service or Azure AI platform, they were like only supporting the OpenAI service, but now they are flexible, and they are integrating like a lot of other open source and the closed size models also. Okay, so in the Azure open AI service, like they are providing different models like GPT-o and different GPT and 5.1 and 4.1, all those model services are supporting, and other things like Llama, Mistral, and Cohere, and lot other models are supporting other than the OpenAI service. Okay, so that is overall about like Azure AI Foundry, and it's in general it's a enterprise ready infrastructure with security and the compliance built-in, extensive ecosystem of knowledge source and the action tools, flexible model catalog from OpenAI, Meta, Mistral, and Cohere, and seamless integration with existing Azure service and the workflow. Okay, so this is overall introduction about the Azure AI Foundry. Now we can see how can we create a agent in Azure AI service. So I'm using ai.azure.com, and I already log in with my email ID. Okay, so I have a Outlook account, and I used to my Outlook account to log into the ai.azure.com. Okay, so this is the I'm using new theme. So let me okay, so before going to that, I have to create a project. Okay, so here this is my the initial screen. After login, I can see this screen, and here I'm going to create a agent. So let me go and create an agent. It's a straightforward, and this is the project name. Okay, and if you expand this, you guys can see my subscription is pay as you go, as you go. So that is the default one, and this is my resource and region is US East 1, and public network as is enabled, and resource group is also new resource group I have selected. Okay, now let me go and create it. So the creation process will take some time. Okay, meanwhile I can explain like few more things. Okay, so these are the basic models that is supported by uh, that is supported by the Azure AI service. Okay, so but one thing that you have to understand, these models, all the models is not available in all the regions. Okay, so based on its decision made by the Azure team, so not all the models are available in all the regions. For example, if you look on this GPT-5 2025 807, which is available in only in the few regions. You can see that, right? So similar way, the other models also available in different regions. Okay, so I think GPT 4.1 is available in almost all regions. So sometimes, like if you select a model, you have to ensure that the model is supported in that particular region. So similar to that, there is like another scenario, that is Azure OpenAI Foundry, the quotas and limits. So that is also, the quotas and limits also will change with respect to the regions. Okay. For example, here we can see the quotas and limits are not enforced at the channel level instead of the highest. Let me show you here. Okay, so you see this tokens per minute and the request per minute limits are defined per region, per subscription, and the per model and the deployment type. Okay, so you also need to take care of this. So no need to worry about this. Like when we implement the project, then you will understand like what are the problems and how can we solve this. Okay, so let me go back to and see like if my deployment is done. Okay, so here I have created the project. Then they are asking about deploying a model for model in that particular project. Okay, particular agent service. So here I can see I'm going to select a model, that is the GPT 4.1 mini. So let me select this. So I can see the description here. So if you want, you can go and read this, but let me confirm this. So it's in progress. So it's giving me the deployment type. I'm going to select it as a developer. And I can customize if I need it, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to deploy this. So let's deploy. So it says deployment is failed, invalid resource properties for the specific SKU developer tier. The account deployed is not supported. Okay, so this is not supported. So let me cancel this one. Let me select a deploy model. Maybe I can select like another model because I selected the developer. That's why it's giving me that error. I'm going to select GPT-4 or mini. Execute it. Deploy. Okay, it's also at least the specific capacity 0 for account deployment should be at least 1 hour, not more than a task guide. I tried few before, that may be the reason, but let me see. I have also have done few cleanup process. I'm trying it again, we'll see. I made it to standard. Okay, then I am trying. Now it is deploying. Okay, so now we can see. So let me go back to the agent menu. Okay, so here we can see this is the agent that I have deployed, and we can see GPT-4 or mini is my model I have deployed. Now if you come here in the right side, we can see different options here. Okay, so I can see the agent ID, agent name can be seen here, and deployment can be seen here, and this is the instruction. Okay, this is the instruction that by default it is using. If needed, I can update this. Okay, and the agent description is mentioned here. Let me go back, get me scroll it down. See, this is the knowledge. So there is no knowledge is added here. So if I click on to add, we can see different knowledge can be added. I can add a file. I can add a Azure AI Service search. I can add a Microsoft Fabric. I can add anything listed here can be added. Okay, but I'm not going to do at this point of time. And actions, as we said, I can do the actions like code interpreter can be used, OpenAI 3.0, and Azure Logical app can be used. Okay, and if you want to connect like other agents, I will able to do that. Then definitely I can use the temperature and also topi. This also can be customized based on our need. Okay, so that part is done. Now what I can do, I can go back and go to the playground, and I can do some kind of a testing here. So let me go back to the playground. Okay, so this is my playground. Here I can type hi. Okay, it says how can I help you, assist you today. Okay, I can ask who is the what is the capital, maybe I can say who is the first president in US. Let's see. Okay, so it's giving me reply like the first president of US is the was George Washington, and it's giving me the details as needed. Okay, and if you look on the thread, we will able to see the logs also. So let me go back and see the thread. Okay, it's giving me playground. Let me go back to the agent. Let's see my thread. Here we can see the thread. So let me click on this. Here we can see thread is a kind of a log that we are keeping. Okay, here we can see the chat that we have made. Okay, so in this way, what we can do, we can create our own agents, and we will able to do some kind of a trials using this playground. Now this is the old version, old UI style, and if I want to see the latest version, I just click into the new Foundry. So this will give like more beautiful UI. Okay, so let me show you that. See, this is the new version. I can see. Now let me go to the home screen. Where is my home screen? I can go and see the build. Okay, and I can see, let me click on the agent, view the classic agent. Okay, so this is the agent that I have created in the other view, and if I want, I can go and create from here also. Let me go and create an agent here. I can give agent as a test one. So in our coming videos, we will be using this UI because I love this UI better than the other one. Okay, so I'm creating an agent name as test one. Let's see. Here also we can do the same things. I can attach the tools, I can attach the knowledge and the memory, and I can also add the guardrails. Maybe let me see a hi. I want to see that it's working or not. Hello, how can I assist you today? Okay, I can ask what is your name. I'm called Chajidi. How can I help you today? Okay, my name is Naji. Let me see if it has a in memory, built-in memory is there. Okay, do you know my name? Let me see. Yes, you just told me. So it's a memory is also, the context is, it is keeping the context also. So that is also good. And we can see different things like traces will be there, monitor will be there, evaluation will be there. Okay, and if you go to the models, okay, so we can see the different models deployed in this region. And if you want to do the fine tuning part, we can do a fine tuning of a model that we can discuss in our coming videos, and tools, knowledge, and data. Okay, so any data set that we can see here, and evaluation and the guardrail. So these are the few menus that is available, and in our coming videos we will be discussing more about this. So as a introductory video, I just want to introduce this, and I want to show you guys like how to create an agent and how can you do some kind of a trial chat with this in the playground. So that's the agenda of this meeting, this tutorial, and I think I have covered that. So that's all about. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.